Crystal, and I'm doing a special video for a special friend. She did the big chop a couple of months ago, I'd say 2 to 3 months ago, and she was wanting to know what she could put in her hair to make it moisture, keep the moisture in. So that's one reason I'm doing this video, and for whoever else would like to see, so you can see exactly how I do it. And it's 16 ounces and 177 milliliters. Make for your hair, this holds 175 milliliters of when it goes to this black line here. And this one had, this is 175 milliliters, this one has 177 milliliters in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour this in here. And it pours really nicely, because it did say 177 milliliters. Interesting enough, even though it said 177 milliliters, according to this, we barely got 175 milliliters into here. Interesting, isn't that? Okay, so I used the whole 6 ounces of this little bottle. And most places, when I bought it in Walmart, most of the places that I got it from, it was about this size the glycerin came in. When I did buy it off the internet from Amazon, the bottle was much bigger. So I had my 6 ounces here, and I poured it all in this little bottle. I got at the Asian supply store for $1.60. Now I have tap water. You don't have to use tap water. If you don't like the water in your city, if it's not really clean, go ahead and get distilled water. But our tap water in Huntsville is pretty clean. So I'm just going to go ahead and fill the rest of this up. Oopsie, excuse me. I'm going to fill the rest of it up with just water. And I fill it pretty full as it can go. After I do that, then I am going to turn it. Now you will see it. It's going to look like oil and water, sort of, something similar, like it's not mixing all the way. But then, after I make sure it's on tight, I just shake it. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. And it gets cloudy, and you just shake it up, make sure you get it all mixed in there. So now, as you can see, I have my glycerin and water mix right here. Now this stuff, I'm telling you, it works better, just as good, and in my opinion, it works better than those products you buy for $10 or more. And I am back from washing my hair. And my hair, I just washed it, well, I should say I co-washed it, and I put it up in this towel when my hair right now is called naked hair. That it has nothing on it. I did co-wash it. You will probably be shocked at how fast it dries. When I don't put any product on my hair and I just wash my hair, it will dry really quickly. Even to the touch, it's damp, but it feels quite close to being dry soon. I did co-wash with this Leak Hair Cholesterol Plus. This is something I've added within the last month to my regimen, the Leak Hair line. They have lots of nice conditioners. They're very moisturizing. The only thing that I don't like about them is that they don't smell good. It has that old-fashioned old lady smell, and I don't like it. So to cover up that smell, I use something modern like the White Rain Sensations, the Apple Blossom Hydrating Conditioner, and it smells just like apple. It smells really good. And they have lots of different scents that are really fruity and fresh. So what happens is once I co-wash my hair, it comes out looking like this. These pieces down here, the curls are a little bit looser, because after I got my hair flat ironed, it just got, you might as well say it's probably some kind of heat damage right here. So I'm just going to let that grow out and trim it. So what I will do is how I do it when I get out the shower. That's why I have my squirt bottle. here for my hair. I squirt my hair if I have to with water all over, and then I might squirt it, and then I let it move. I move it with my hand. So here is just 100% tap water. And like I said, if you don't trust the water in your city as being clean, you can go ahead and use distilled water in your squirt bottle. Now, I don't want it soaking wet, but I do want it wet because it will help move the product in my hair. Now that I've gotten this done, if I got out the shower, my hair would be a little, wetter, something like this. The first thing I'm going to put in it will be the Hawaiian Silky. Here's my Hawaiian Silky. Great stuff, the 14-in-1, and it's the Miracle Worker, and I'm telling you, it is a Miracle Worker for my hair because it's only $6, and it does a good job. So what I do is I squirt, and as I squirt, I just keep rubbing it. I do the front like this, and I put it on my hair, and then I'm going to do the middle part, and I rub it right here in the middle. And I just keep putting my Miracle Worker on. 14-in-1, Hawaiian Silky. And I feel for dry places, like on my hair, the places that are dry. Where it seems like my hair at the nape, that's a dry spot right here. So I always make sure I get a lot of product there because it will dry. Now, I could just go like this, and my hair would be fine. But I find that the glycerin and water will really make it nice. This is going to have more frizz with it just by itself. It'll be more frizzy. But if I'm wanting more of an afro, and when I want my afro and I want my hair to stand up, this is something I would probably just maybe use some of this and just let my hair sit, and it will get more of an afro look. But if I'm not going for my real afro look, then I'm going to use my glycerin because the glycerin will, it drops the hair and it softens it a lot. So now here's the glycerin and water mix that we made. Now I'm just going to squirt my hair. Then I move it around. And this is what I do in the morning when I co-wash. Like I said, I'm cutting back on the co-washing because the weather's changed and it's changed my hair. Where I've noticed before where I wasn't having dry hair, now it's started to get dry. So I'm only co-washing every 3 days or something. Something like that instead of every day. I love the feel of the warm water. I don't try not to get the water too hot on my hair because I know hot water isn't good for your hair, but I love the warm water when it flows down my head. As you see, I'm heavy-handed, and then I check for dry spots. Now, when you do this to your hair, you'll probably be like, well, my hair isn't soft, or you don't feel the softness yet, okay, because it has to dry before the softness kicks in. Now, I might have a little extra, and I don't want. Now, one thing about it, this stuff is very, you see the shine on my hands. So I have my towel here. You have your towel ready. And then sometimes I don't want the excess on my hair. If there's any excess, I might wrap my hair back up like this for a second to get any excess of this glycerin extra product off. Then after I do that, I look in the mirror and I fix it. Now, as you can see, I need a part. I sometimes go down the middle, but sometimes I also put more hair on the side. I never use a comb when my hair, after I co-wash, because that's a good way to make it frizzy. When I use a comb on my hair, oh my goodness, it will turn into a frizz ball unless I'm looking for, if I wanted a frizzy look. So, I made a part here. Oops, it's a crooked part because I'm not really in front of a real mirror. So I'm going to try that again. Okay, that's pretty good. Now what I'm going to do, I usually take the side with the most hair. Let me make sure that part's still there. Oops, it's not. It's a little bit different trying to do a video on it, and I'm not in the mirror. So I have that part here. I'm going to take the hair with the most. Sometimes I don't like a lot of hair in my face, so I just do a twist up like this, kind of my signature hairstyle. Then I get my cute little tiny bobby pins for nice short hair. And then I just bobby pin that little twist in. Okay, got that. Got that one side. Then I will bobby pin this side. I do a little twist. They kind of have a little romantic look, feminine look. And I think it helps the short hair. Then I turn it like that and stick it in. Now as you see, I've got my twist in my hair. This twist isn't quite looking the way I want it, so I'm going to try that again. So sometimes what I'll do is I'll part off a little section, and then I'll try again. I'm going to get it a little bit tighter this time. It's important to me to have it a little tighter. So now I've gotten a little tighter, and I'm going to go just like that. Now as I'm going to look in the mirror, and is that the right way? It's kind of hard without a mirror. Yeah. Then I fluff up the sides a little, and I let it dry like this. Fluff up that side, then I need to fluff this side. Something is not right in here. Right here. I'm going to pull that back. Now that I did that, I will really look in a real mirror in a minute. I will put the brand new clips that I bought with the decorative little rhinestones. It looks good against dark hair. My hands are still slippery. That will go there for decoration. And then I'll put this one on this side as decoration. And then I have my hairstyle. I'll fluff it up. You're not going to feel the softness right away. You have to wait for the hair to dry. And then this could last for a few days. And then in the mornings, you can touch it up with your water. You can feel it. If it has a lot of grease, or not grease, but if it has that film, you don't have to add more. You might want to add water to freshen it in the morning. Or you might decide that if it starts feeling dry, you can freshen it up with a little glycerin. And some mornings I might freshen it with water and glycerin just to freshen it. So now though that my hair has product on it, it's not going to dry as fast. It dries really quick if I go off the shower and I don't have anything on it. But now that it has product on it, it's going to take, a couple hours or so to be fully dry. But it doesn't take forever, but it will take longer. So that's kind of how I wear my hair on the go. It doesn't take too long. Something's not quite right up here, which I'll have to look in another mirror, how I parted it. But I just wanted everybody to see how I did that. But thank you for watching, and I hope this helps my friend who is newly natural.
Looks like the moonlight shining in a new way. All around every cloud went and found a new shade. Not a care, even air tastes sweeter to my tongue. And the owls singing louder than she's ever sung. These days I'm a little bit lighter on my feet, trying to keep it to myself and be